Ayo, welcome into CHGO Bets Daily, presented by PointsBet. Use promo code CHGO when you sign up to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Welcome into Studio B in our CHGO offices here in the West Loop of Chicago. I'm the host of CHGO Bets Daily, Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Alongside me, as always, is Cody Delmendo.
What's up?
I don't know. I was waiting. Like, usually on CHGO White Sox, I say Herb Lawrence, and then he says, like, what's up?
He always says hello.
Like, yeah, hello, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I usually don't wait for that for you because you don't do that. That's not our shtick.
No,
that's Herb's shtick. But for some reason today, I waited. You can follow Cody on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. You can follow the show account on Twitter at CHGO_bets. Not daily. It's just at CHGO_bets. Very exciting show for you today. I have a lot of money, which is always fun. Always dangerous, too, because this could be, a pile of zero tomorrow. Right now, we could check at the bank. Well, we could see how we're doing. Cody was in some danger, and I guess he's got a story to tell about his bank. And then we're going to spend all that money on some bets today. We got the White Sox playing the Blue Jays. We got the Brewers continuing their series with the Cubs. And I got a couple future MLB bets I want to run by you. And then also we're going to be talking about the finals soon. We're going to probably leave the NBA for, a couple days from now, but whatever. I got a couple NBA plays for you. A couple ways to bet the finals. We'll probably have a whole special on that the day of Game 1. But Cody, we got to talk about your bank here. I mean, this is a continuation of me having the lead here, and I don't know what to do with it, honestly. 57.55 for me, $20 for you.
Okay, well,
what happened?
Okay, well, first off, I'll just admit it. I finally hit zero, like without any free bets or anything. I was broke on Sunday. I took Memorial Day off. I took it off, and then today I was like, all right, got to put $50 back in. I put my bets in, and that's why I have $20. If I didn't put any bets in, I'd have $50, and I guess I could look like I had money. But I put $50 in, and we're riding and hope and pray to God that I can make my $50 that I originally put in back in March, and make that back, and then keep going from there. Positive vibes, as much as I don't really have any right now, but I'm trying to put them all out there. I gotta do the hand motion for an hour. I'll do it.
You're not bad at betting. We know this, right? You're just in a little bad of a streak. You got up to 225. So, I mean, that gives you at least hope that, you can get up to 225, redeposit, and still have some money to play with. It's like, At what point do you want to take out that 50? At what point, like, if you start building up a bank here, you're at 20. Let's say you start going on a roll. The Cubs don't look that good. Maybe you just start fading the Cubs here like you were fading the Reds. Right. You start out, loading up some money here. At what point do you start fading out? Because, you want to get the lead, right?
Yeah, I
mean,
we're
trying to compete here, right?
Right.
You're trying to take over the lead, but then also you got to play the game of not depositing too soon.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, if I don't win any bets tonight and going in tomorrow with $20, I'm just gonna be real dead inside. So here's hoping that I at least win 2 of my 3 big 3. And who knows? Maybe the parlay hits plus 589. We're gonna talk about it here in a little bit, but I don't know. Like I feel like I played it pretty safe tonight, but you never know with baseball, and that baseball is my least favorite sport to bet on.
Really?
It is, yeah.
You can't say. I would say you dislike hockey more.
Well, yeah, I never bet hockey.
So let's just not say it's your least favorite to bet on.
Right. Well,
out of the sports you bet on, maybe it's the least.
Yeah,
favorite.
Out of all the sports I bet on, baseball is my least favorite. I look forward to college football and the NFL. Those are my favorites outside of college basketball. But we got to get through the summer somehow. We got to ride something. We got to have a reason to wake up in the morning. So
I really like baseball betting. I find that fun. Basketball betting scares me. I don't know how to basketball bet. But when I bet basketball, I lose a lot of money. Like that's when I go from $94 in a day to $3. That's because I bet basketball. I should not be able or allowed to bet basketball. I'm still going to do it with the finals coming up, which is good. That season is almost over. That I have months off of betting the NBA. I don't have to do that. I will just listen to Jack R for my finals comments. Yes. He's not in here right now saving me, but whenever he is, he'll be giving me all of his NBA final bets.
He was telling us on Sunday that we needed to slam the Heat, and I did, and I slammed the Celtics.
And he was wrong.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
I slammed the Celtics with like my offshore bookie that I'm friends with. And yeah.
Absolutely, dude. Finals start
you
on
have a PointsBet app too.
Finals start on Thursday,
yeah.
and if you want to support CHGO, the best way to do so is to download the PointsBet app and use code CHGO when you sign up. If you do that right now, you get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. That's not it. If you make a $50 or more first-time deposit, you'll receive a free CHGO membership, which unlocks all of our web content, and you'll even get a free shirt of your choice from the CHGO locker. That's not it. Wait, sorry. Do we have internet? I feel like we've lost our internet. I'm trying to send out a tweet promoting the
Wi-Fi here is as inconsistent as the Cubs and White Sox.
Oh,
it is not
great, Bob.
Look at that, writing jokes.
Yeah,
see that?
Yeah.
That's production right there.
That is production. But if you use the PointsBet app, use code CHGO when you sign up, and make a $50 or more first-time deposit, you'll receive $2,000 in free bets, a free CHGO membership, and a free T-shirt from CHGO Locker, all for making more than a $50 first-time deposit at PointsBet. If you want to know what the dope merch looks like at the CHGO store, look at Cody's shirt. If you're a podcast listener, you can't look at Cody's shirt. I promise it's dope. But Cody's shirt, for the people who could say it, that's a dope shirt. And you can get a Cubs version like Cody has on. You get a White Sox version. You can get a Bulls version. You can get a Blackhawks version. Do you see where I'm going with this? We have Sky. We have Red Stars. We have Fire. I mean, we also have just CHGO logo ones as well. That's my favorite one. You get the little pocket version. I'm just saying, a lot of great shirts. Get to use PointsBet, not Cody's bookie, right? Like, if you have any questions, you can email pointsbet@allchgo.com. I don't think your guy has that, and we'll help you out. No. PointsBet is your home for live in-play betting, and it just got even better. Introducing PointsBet's newest feature, the live NBA same-game parlay. Again, Cody's guy doesn't have this. This is a new feature. For the first time ever, you can build the perfect live NBA same-game parlay only with PointsBet. You combine your favorite bets anytime during the game, and if you want more, you can boost your live same-game parlays. I boosted my parlay for later in the show. Did you boost your parlay for later in the show? Look at that. We're using our boosts every single day. You get one every day. Use it. Use it or lose it, friends. Watch live, parlay live, and boost live with PointsBet. Online sign-up is available in Illinois. You can download the PointsBet app right now and register your account from start to finish, all from your phone. Again, I don't think you could do that with Cody's guy. So what are you waiting for? Once the game starts, don't just bet. Bet responsibly and safely. Live your bet life with PointsBet. Gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. All right, Cody, I want to run by some futures by you. And one of them's going to hurt. One of them won't because it's about the White Sox. Okay. White Sox right now 23-23. Some people think that, I heard this on the radio today. Some people think the White Sox by like June 10th might be 10 games out of the AL Central. So I'm thinking, when do I start looking at that White? Because I have money now. I have $57 in my PointsBet account. I have money to throw around. What time do I take the White Sox to win the AL Central? Because even though they're 23-23 right now, and Steven, feel free to jump in. I still think this team's going to win the AL Central. I'm not afraid of Minnesota at all.
I'm not making any predictions until I hear about Tim Anderson of like what that timeline is going to be.
Relax. Can you relax?
He's the heart and soul.
Can you relax? Yes, he's
team.
The heart and soul. At worst, it's 4 to 6 weeks. The corresponding move.
That's bad.
The corresponding. It could be the whole season. Let's glass half full. Hey, it's early in the season. It's still. They're probably still going to be saying it's early when Tim Anderson can return in 4 to 6 weeks.
Am I talking to the same guy that changed his Twitter name over the weekend?
Yeah, I was being bitter. Yeah, that's different. I'm being optimistic about Tim Anderson. I'm being bitter about this team because they won't change their approach
right now.
I'm trying to ask Cody a question.
Okay, go for it.
So they're 5 games back. 23-23. The Twins are 30-20 right now.
Yes. So 23-23. Twins won today. 30-20. Sox 5.5 games back. Sox have a negative run differential. What time do I start? Hey, obviously you're not going to take it, Steven. You're not taking the future.
What are the odds right now?
I'm trying to find it.
To win the AL Central?
Steven's throwing out these crazy takes here. Divisions.
Before he even tells me the value.
Sox are still favorites.
They're still favorites?
Minus 115.
Minus 115? Oh, you don't do it yet. You got to wait till it's plus money. I think if it's still at minus 115 when they're freaking 5 games back against the Twins, you got to wait until the All-Star break at least.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing too. KPW said Twins are 5-6 against teams over 500, so they're fraudulent. That's true. We know this absolutely, and also they've only played the White Sox 3 times, so there's 16 games right there. So I think that's the math why they're still favorites. But if they do get 10 games back, like if they have a bad run here, they play the Blue Jays, the Rays, the Dodgers, the Rangers. Like the Rangers aren't that threatening as the other teams, but
those first 3,
you know, and Minnesota I think plays the Tigers and the Royals. I think that's something that people should be watching out for, because if the White Sox do become favorites, I think you should start taking that on PointsBet. What's 4?
4 is the typical minutes we'd have remaining.
Oh, come on.
We're going to go long
today.
We got a lot of content. We're going to go long
today.
today. We got some bets.
We're going to be fine. What do you think?
I think you wait until, I mean, if you're confident they're still gonna win the Central, -115. I mean, that's pretty even. You want to if you're gonna put a large sum, like if you're gonna put like,
I'd put like 10.
Yeah,
$10.
$10.
I mean, we have $30 in the bank remaining.
If you're gonna put $10 on it, that's fine. But I mean, if you really want to me personally, I'd wait till plus money. Like, so maybe wait another 2 weeks with those tough games they got coming up. But I mean, if that might go reverse if they actually do play well against all those teams. So I don't know. I mean, I guess right now, like me personally, I wouldn't play it just because there's just no value in it. But if you want the value, then yeah, it makes sense to wait.
I've got a take on this. There is no timeline for Tim Anderson yet. Maybe just wait until that timeline comes out.
Yeah,
you might get plus money at that point.
Well, the word out here is that Tony's going to talk before the game. We'll get a timeline then. There's only one reporter apparently covering the team up in Toronto too, and it's Daryl Van Schouwen. So we're just waiting for Daryl. Daryl is going to have the most blown up tweet in White Sox, recent memory with this Tim Anderson news from Tony La Russa's mouth. So we're just waiting for that
so what's the
to
other
happen.
Future?
So the other future is going to make you upset. And I'm sorry to say this. I'm not trying to rub any salt in the wound here, but I'm looking at the NL Cy Young, and I just think that Josh Hader at plus 40 to 1 to win the AL Cy Young honestly might happen. Yeah. Like there's not
a run.
Yeah, he hasn't given up a run this year. They're gonna win that division. He just got 2 saves in a day. I mean, like, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but the Brewers are gonna win a lot of games against the Cubs, against the Reds, against the Pirates, right? He's gonna rack up a ton of saves.
Did Mariano Rivera ever win Cy Young?
No. Last closer to win a Cy Young was Eric Gagne in 2002.
Wow.
3.
That had to have been because he had that
4.
save streak.
Yes, it was because he had that save streak. He was unhittable. But K-Rod, who broke the all-time save season record, didn't win the Cy Young that year. But in 84, Willie Hernandez won it. In 92, Eck won it. So, I mean, it's happened before, and it has to be a crazy season. But what would have to happen is like a really, no true standout in the starting pitcher ranks. And I think really the only one right now is his teammate Corbin Burns.
Pablo Lopez has been pretty good.
Yeah, but right now Burns is the favorite at plus 300, Lopez plus 900. I mean, that's a pretty considerable gap, the 6 points right there. So
hey, there's a lot of season left. I personally wouldn't play it just because like the odds of a closer winning it is not.
But the closer and closer we get, like at this point, I think that's like, if he continues to be this good, those numbers are just going to get lower and lower.
Oh, for sure.
So right now at 40 to 1, I put $10 down. I win 400 if this long shot cashes.
Fuck
Place
it.
now.
I mean, why not?
Confirm, baby.
You want to do it?
Hey, you get double points on Tuesdays on PointsBets. Let's go to your big 3. Or you want to go to your parlay?
Let's do the parlay first. Okay, so we're doing a baseball moneyline parlay tonight. We're going to go Red Sox, Angels, and Astros. Red Sox and Astros are the favorites tonight. Red Sox play. Who do they play? They play the Reds. They play the Reds.
I was honestly concerned about betting the Red Sox here.
Yeah, well, it's at -145. Michael Wacha against Luis Castillo. Castillo is probably the best pitcher the Reds have. He's been pretty good since he came back. The Cubs did hit against them a little bit last week, so I don't know. The Red Sox offense is better than the Cubs. They're at Fenway. The Reds have been playing better of late, and that's why I'm not taking the spread. I'm taking the money line for the Red Sox because, again, they've been playing well of late. I like that momentum going up against an NL Central team that And, you know, they should win easy because it's not like they get to play easy teams like this all the time. So I like the Red Sox. The Astros play late tonight, I believe.
40 p.m.
Yeah, 8:40 against the Athletics. It's Christian Javier versus Frankie Montes. They're only at minus 136. The A's are bad. 20-31. The Astros are 31-18.
Montas hasn't been good this year.
I to be honest, sometimes this bet is honestly just I went through the slate and I'm like, which ones looks like they should, be locks, based off my head thinking, if that makes any sense. And I just feel like the Astros are going to win easy tonight.
Real quick, I just want to clarify a statement here. Frankie Montas was bad in April. He's been stupidly good in May.
I was looking at the ERA, see 328. I'm like, wait a minute.
He has 28 innings pitched in May and 35 strikeouts, 2.25 ERA. But like his past 3 games, he did get taken out of a game after 1 2/3 innings. But his last 3 games, 14 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 3 earned runs, 25 Ks.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I don't know if the Astros are going to blow them out, but I do think that they're at least going to win. Javier has a 2.43 ERA on the year, so he's been pretty good. And then the one underdog, I took the Angels against the Yankees tonight. It's Syndergaard versus Jordan Montgomery. Syndergaard's kind of had a resurgence with the Angels. The Angels are a pretty good team. The Yankees also clearly a great team.
Left-hander too. I mean, there's a lot of right-handers in that Angels lineup. I like that money line. Yeah. I was really,
triggered. Plus 110 or something like that?
I was worried about putting the Red Sox in my big 3. So, I mean, the fact that you put them in a parlay, I'm just going to try to give you all the confidence in the world. Let's fade the Reds.
I'm not taking the spreads, just straight up Sox money line, because the Reds, they've played well enough to where maybe they only lose by 1 run. Right. So, yeah, plus 589 after you boost it. $10 wins you like $58.
Let's look at the same game parlay I threw together. KPW, our good old Toronto fan, is going to like this one. Angels are on a 5-game skid right now. He wants to let you know, but hey, maybe they bounce back against the best team in baseball. They're due, exactly. Same game parlay today. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to hit a home run. The one way to get Vladdy out is to throw fastballs low in the zone. Let's check. Lucas Giolito likes to throw fastballs high in the zone. I think he's going to take one to the moon. Kevin Gausman to record 8+ Ks. I am hedging this, but I have been saying Kevin Gausman's going to strike out 10 White Sox today. He is the best AL pitcher right now, in my opinion, in the American League. He's the best pitcher in the American League. He's a right-hander. He should absolutely dominate the White Sox today. And that's why the Blue Jays money line is also on this same game parlay. Vlad to hit a home run. Gausman to record 8+ Ks. Blue Jays money line at plus 1256. So that would be a nice payout for Sean there in my bank. We'll go to my big 3 too, because it's all about the White Sox and Blue Jays for me. I'm going to double down on that Vlad to hit a home run at plus 270. I do think it's going to happen, and that would suck if that does happen and I only have it in the same game parlay. If I'm going to call that shot, I want it to hit, and I want my bank to be rewarded for it. Kevin Gausman, under 5.5 Ks. I am hedging. It's at plus money. So here's the thing. On this show, we have 2 rules. We love plus money, and we bet the opposing White Sox pitchers under K.
Yeah.
So it's at plus money, and it's under 5.5. I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's going to strike out possibly double-digit White Sox tonight, but just in case, I'm double downing and I'm hedging.
Are you putting the same amount on both?
Yeah.
Okay. Just confirming.
So, well, actually, I put a little bit less on the Gausman to record 9+ Ks because it's at plus 400. But I think it's a bigger payout anyways. But Gausman under 5.5 K at plus 125. Gausman to record 9 over Ks at plus 400. So, he's honestly probably going to strike out 7. And I'm going to lose no money, or I'm going to win no money and lose all of my money, which is what KP says, because you bet this, none of this will happen now. But hey, I'm calling my shot. We'll see. Cody, what's your big 3?
Well, I feel like I'm just as pessimistic as Sean here with the Cubs. Eric Lauer, 8+ strikeouts at plus 220. Oof. I think the line was at like 5.5.
Yeah. I was looking to take the under, and you're going 8+.
Yeah. Eric Lauer, he's became a strikeout pitcher, and the Cubs struck out 15 times yesterday, and they're dead to me. So we're taking Eric Lauer to get 8+ 8+ strikeouts at plus 220. Nico Horner, he's one of the few things about the Cubs that make me want to get up in the morning right now. And he had 3 hits in game 1 of yesterday's doubleheader, and then David Ross, for some reason, did not play him in game 2. Explain that to me like I'm 5 years old. I don't know. So Nico Horner, 2+ total bases tonight, plus 155. Lauer is a lefty, and Horner's a righty, so good matchup there. And he's just been hitting the ball hard all over the ballpark, whether it's a hit or it's into a glove. I like the odds that he can at least get either 2 hits or a double tonight. And then Brewers money line. And if you don't want to take the Angels or you don't want to take the Red Sox, put the Brewers in your parlay. I don't care. I think the Brewers win tonight, and it's only at minus 131 or something like that. I hate betting against my guy Justin Steele. I might actually DM him and tell him, hey, I'm betting against you tonight. Please use this as motivation to actually go out there and win. Thank you. Love you. Have a good night. But
best of luck.
Yeah.
Best of luck to your guy. I hope the best to your bets, but also I hope the best for your mental health, which I think is a Cubs win. So weirdly enough, I hope Eric Lauer strikes out 8K or strikes out every Cub, but also gives up like 8 home runs. For as many as he strikes out, I hope he gives up as many
I genuinely hope I go 2-1 on the big 3 tonight.
And we got something from the chat from KPW, Daryl Van Scowen saying, Tim Anderson back in 3 weeks. You stink. You stink, Steven. You stink.
3 weeks?
You're all here. I'm all worried about the Whites. 3 weeks.
It's like 18,
they'll be
20
fine.
games maybe.
They'll be fine.
I
don't know why Luis Robert isn't playing, and that's pissing me off. I don't know why Yohan Moncada isn't playing.
I'm pissed about the entire lineup. That's we got a whole other show for that. But yeah,
is that
this
pissed
is
off?
great.
Sitting. Like, he didn't play at all against the Cubs this weekend.
This has to be a grade 1.
Moncada.
Well, here's the thing. He didn't play all week, but he pinched hit. So they just absolutely screwed up the ability to retroactively put him on the IL to call up somebody. So now if they put him on the IL, then they're going to have to wait another 10 days. So they absolutely royally screwed that up. If you want to watch the White Sox pregame show, that's going to be at 5:30, I think. 5:30?
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
5:30. That's going to be at 5:30 on the CHGO Sports YouTube channel. Cubs pregame?
Yeah, we're doing Cubs pregame with Luke Stuckmeyer tonight. I think the game's at 7, so probably 6:30.
6:30. So there you go. Join us for those shows, but that's going to do it for CHGO Bets Daily. We're hoping the best for Cody's wallet. We're hoping the best for my wallet. We're hoping the best for everybody's bank out there. Shout out to Stephen Nicholas for his production today. Thank you to the Law Dog for hanging out in the chat. Thank you to KPW for hanging out in the chat. And we will talk to you tomorrow when we are millionaires.